Imagine stepping onto your balcony as the sun rises, the city slowly waking up around you. The air is fresh, and the gentle rustle of leaves greets you. You take a deep breath, feeling a sense of calm and anticipation for the day ahead. Now, picture spotting a vibrant exotic plant nestled among your other potted treasures. Its lush green leaves stand out, adding a splash of color and life to your urban oasis. And there it is, a striking fruit with bright pink skin and curious scales. This is dragon fruit, also known as pitaya, a true jewel of the tropics, right on your doorstep. You might think growing such an exotic treat at home is a challenge reserved for expert gardeners, or those with sprawling gardens. But the truth is, it's surprisingly simple and accessible, even for beginners. With just a bit of care and patience, you can watch a small cutting transform into a sprawling cactus. Over time, it will reward you with stunning, fragrant, night-blooming flowers, an enchanting sight that feels almost magical in the heart of the city. The process is truly fascinating. The fruit begins as a small green bud, then gradually swells and shifts in color, turning from green to a vivid pink or yellow. Each stage brings new excitement as you watch your balcony transform into a slice of the tropics. Dragon fruit plants are more than just productive, they're architectural wonders. Their dramatic three-sided stems climb trellises or walls, creating bold shapes and textures that turn your balcony into a living work of art. These plants are natural conversation starters. Friends and neighbors will be drawn to their unique look, and you'll have a fantastic gardening story to share. One that's sure to inspire others to try their hand at growing something extraordinary. No matter the size of your balcony, whether it's a cozy nook or a spacious terrace, you can make it work. Dragon fruit adapts well to containers, making it perfect for urban gardeners with limited space. This guide will walk you through every step, from choosing the right container and soil to training your plant and finally harvesting your own sweet homegrown fruit. You'll learn tips and tricks to ensure your plant thrives, even in the city. Don't worry if you're new to gardening. The steps are simple, clear, and designed for beginners. You'll gain confidence as you watch your plant grow and flourish. Growing dragon fruit is a rewarding project for anyone, offering not just delicious fruit, but also a sense of accomplishment and a daily connection to nature. So, are you ready to bring a taste of the tropics to your home and enjoy the beauty and flavor of dragon fruit? Let's get started on this exciting journey together. Picking the right container is one of the most important decisions you'll make for your dragon fruit's health and growth. The pot you choose will affect everything from root development to how often you need to water, and even how easy it is to move your plant around. So let's break down what makes the perfect home for your dragon fruit. Start by choosing a pot that's at least 40-50 centimeters wide and 30-40 centimeters deep. Dragon fruit roots are vigorous and need plenty of space to spread out. A cramped pot can stunt growth and limit fruit production, so don't be tempted to go small just to save space. When it comes to materials, you have a few options. Terracotta pots are classic. They're breathable, which helps prevent root rot by allowing excess moisture to evaporate. Plastic pots and fabric grow bags are lighter and easier to move, and they tend to retain moisture longer, which can be helpful in hot climates, or if you sometimes forget to water. No matter what material you choose, drainage is absolutely essential. Dragon fruit plants hate having their roots sit in soggy soil, which can quickly lead to rot and disease. Always check that your pot has plenty of drainage holes at the bottom. If your pot doesn't have enough holes, don't hesitate to drill a few more. For extra protection, add a layer of gravel or broken pottery at the bottom before filling with soil. This helps water flow freely and keeps roots healthy. Also, keep in mind that a large pot filled with soil, a mature dragon fruit plant, and a sturdy trellis can get surprisingly heavy. Before you set everything up, make sure your balcony or patio can support the weight safely. To make life easier, consider placing your pot on a plant caddy with wheels. This way, you can move your dragon fruit into the sun, out of the wind, or just rearrange your space without straining your back. Planning ahead and setting up the right pot from the start will save you time and effort later. It also means your dragon fruit will have the best possible start, with room to grow and thrive. Remember, good drainage and enough space are the keys to a healthy, productive plant. Healthy roots mean a happy plant, and a happy plant means more delicious fruit for you. Don't skimp on size. Starting with a big pot may seem like extra work, but your dragon fruit will reward you with stronger growth and bigger harvests in the long run. Take your time, choose wisely, and you'll be setting yourself up for success right from the beginning. Now that you've picked the perfect pot, it's time to get your dragon fruit planted and growing strong. Ready to dive into the next step? Let's get planting. Now, how do you start your dragon fruit plant? Seed or cutting? Seeds are fun but slow. It can take 5 to 7 years for fruit, and the results may vary. Cuttings are the fast track. They come from mature plants and can fruit in just 1 to 3 years. Plus, cuttings guarantee your plant will be just like the parent, sweet fruit and all. You can buy cuttings or get one from a friend. To grow from seed, scoop out seeds from fresh fruit, rinse, dry, and sow them in a small pot with seed starting mix. For cuttings, let a 20-30 centimeters piece dry and callus for a few days before planting. This prevents rot and helps roots form. Seeds are simple, but cuttings are quicker and more reliable. Most home growers choose cuttings for faster, tastier results. Decide which method suits you best. Either way, you're on your way to homegrown dragon fruit. Let's get planting. Time to plant. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, growing dragon fruit is a rewarding project that brings a touch of the exotic to your home or balcony. Dragon fruit thrives in well-draining, gritty soil. Think of the arid environments cacti love. Mix equal parts potting soil and sand or perlite to create the perfect blend. This ensures excess water drains away quickly, preventing root rot and giving your plant the best start. For cuttings, choose a large pot with drainage holes. Fill it with your prepared soil, then make a hole about 5-8 centimeters deep. Insert the calloused end of your dragon fruit cutting gently into the hole, making sure it stands upright. Firm the soil around the base to support the cutting. It's important not to water right away. Let the cutting settle in for the first week or two. This helps prevent rot and encourages the cutting to send out roots. After the initial waiting period, begin watering lightly. Only add enough water to keep the soil barely moist. Dragon fruit doesn't like soggy feet. Overwatering is a common mistake, so err on the side of caution. Watch for new growth at the top of your cutting. These fresh green shoots are a sign that roots are forming below the surface, a promising milestone. If you're starting from seeds, sprinkle them evenly on the surface of a seed tray filled with your soil mix. Cover the seeds lightly with a thin layer of soil, then mist gently with water to avoid washing them away. Cover the tray with clear plastic wrap or a plastic dome to create a mini greenhouse effect. Place it in a warm, bright spot, like a sunny windowsill, so the seeds stay cozy and moist as they germinate. Once your seedlings have developed a few true leaves, it's time to transplant them into individual small pots. Handle them gently to avoid damaging the delicate roots. Patience is key. Cuttings can take several weeks to root, while seeds may take even longer to sprout and grow strong enough for transplanting. Label your pots with dates to track progress. Throughout every stage, avoid overwatering. Always check the soil moisture with your finger before adding water. The top inch should feel dry before you water again. Remember, well-draining soil and careful minimal watering are your best friends for healthy dragon fruit plants. Good drainage prevents disease and helps roots breathe. With a little patience and the right care, you'll soon notice your dragon fruit plant putting out new growth, a sure sign that your efforts are paying off. Given the right start, your dragon fruit will thrive and become a beautiful, unique addition to your garden or balcony. Now that you've got your plant started, let's explore how to provide the perfect balance of water and sunshine for healthy growth. Dragon fruit loves sun. Give it 6-8 hours of direct sunlight daily. Place your pot in the sunniest spot, ideally south or west facing. Watering is where many go wrong. Let the top 5-7 centimeters of soil dry out before watering again. When you water, do it thoroughly so excess drains out. In summer, you may water once or twice a week. In winter, cut back to once every few weeks. Overwatering, especially in winter, causes root rot. Always check the soil first. Protect from extreme heat with afternoon shade if needed, and shield from frost by moving the plant or covering it. Dragon fruit is tough, but not frost tolerant. Adjust care with the seasons for best results. Sun and careful watering are the foundation of a healthy plant. Get these right, and your dragon fruit will flourish. Next, let's feed and prune for even better growth. Ready to keep your plant thriving? Let's go. Dragon fruit in pots need regular feeding. Use a balanced, slow-release fertilizer in spring, or a liquid feed every 2-4 weeks during the growing season. Top dress with compost or well-rotted manure once or twice a year for extra nutrients. Avoid too much nitrogen, it makes leaves not fruit. A bit more potassium helps flowering and fruiting. Pruning keeps your plant manageable and productive. After fruiting, prune in late autumn to remove tangled, weak or dead stems. Pruning encourages new, fruit-bearing growth and improves air circulation. Use clean, sharp tools to prevent disease. Train the plant up its support as you prune. Save healthy cuttings to grow new plants or share with friends. Regular feeding and smart pruning mean more flowers and fruit. Keep your plant in shape and it will reward you. Next, let's keep pests and diseases at bay. Dragon fruit is tough, but pests like aphids, mealybugs, and scale can show up. Inspect your plant regularly, especially where stems meet. For small infestations, wash pests off with water or wipe with alcohol. Insecticidal soap works for stubborn bugs. Fungal diseases like anthracnose cause dark spots. Prevent with good airflow and by avoiding overwatering. Prune off diseased stems and clean your tools after. Healthy plants resist problems, so provide sun, water, and food. Keep the area around your pot clean to deter pests. Early action stops problems from spreading. With a little attention, your plant will stay healthy and productive. Prevention is always best. Stay observant, and you'll enjoy trouble-free dragon fruit. Now let's talk about support. Dragon fruit is a natural climber and needs strong support to thrive. Use a sturdy central post, wood or metal, with a frame at the top, like a square or wheel rim. Insert the post when planting so roots aren't disturbed later. Tie the main stem gently to the post as it grows, using soft ties. Select the strongest shoot as the leader and prune weaker ones. Once the main stem reaches the top, let it branch and cascade over the frame. Most flowers and fruit will form on these hanging stems. This umbrella shape looks great and makes harvesting easy. Good support means healthier plants and more fruit. Invest in a solid structure from the start. Your dragon fruit will reward you with a beautiful, productive display. Now let's harvest. The best part, harvest time. Dragon fruit is ready when it turns vibrant pink or yellow and feels slightly soft like a ripe kiwi. Count 30-50 days after flowering for a good estimate. Use sharp secateurs to cut the fruit from the plant, leaving a small stem attached. Don't twist or pull, this can damage both fruit and plant. Enjoy your homegrown dragon fruit fresh. Cut in half and scoop out the flesh, or peel and slice. Store extras in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. Growing dragon fruit on your balcony is a journey with a sweet, healthy reward. It's a unique experience any gardener can enjoy. With care and patience, you'll have a tropical harvest at your doorstep. Share your bounty and your story with friends. Thanks for joining this adventure. Happy growing,